Welcome, food enthusiasts. Join me as we create a delicious meal that will absolutely impress any critic. Skirt steak beef fajitas. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with some fresh pineapple juice. Put that in our bowl. This is going to be for the skirt steak marinade. Fresh garlic. Worcestershire. Some Herbies beef fajita seasoning. Tons of cumin, garlic, onion powder, smoked paprika, all kinds of great flavors. All right, we're just gonna mix all the ingredients. This pineapple juice also works as a great meat tenderizer, as well as it brings just a little bit of sweetness to the dish. Our good old skirt steak right here, which is my absolute favorite cut of meat, especially when it comes to beef fajitas, because you can get such a good char on it, and it's so tender. So we're just gonna marinate the skirt steak for about 20 minutes in the marinade, and then we're gonna start bringing everything to the flavor zone. So next step would be grabbing our sour cream here, putting this in a bowl. And then we have some fresh mulched chipotle, which is my favorite spice to use, favorite pepper to use. And you can tune it to how you like it. I usually like to use, with a cup of sour cream, about a teaspoon and a half of chopped chipotles. And the longer this sits, the better it gets. And so the best thing to do when you're making your crema is probably to do that next step after you marinate your steak. So it has about 20 minutes to sit. And you'll see that it just leaches tons of flavor and a good amount of heat to it. Set that aside. Next, we're gonna get the old cast iron fired up, and we're gonna start searing our meat, getting our peppers, our onions cooked down, and just bringing everything together. Lunch is almost there. All right, pan's nice and smoky. Got some Williamson Wines extra virgin olive oil. Let's get to cooking. Let's bring this to the flavor zone. Beautiful. Put a little bit of more Herbies on the steak. And this spice is so great on tacos, on cooking it with your rice, everything. And just let it do its thing, let it get some caramelization, because color is flavor. Yummy. Beautiful caramelization on it. And the pineapple juice does that too with the marinade, gives it a nice dark color, a little sweetness, a little tang. I just flipped it. We're gonna cook it for about another 2 minutes. So about, 2.5 to 3 minutes on each side, a little bit of olive oil in a hot cast iron skillet. All right, turn it down a little bit. Take these out. And so while I'm here, I'm just gonna go ahead and put my peppers and onions in now, and then we're gonna season this. Season every step of the way. Our peppers and onions are deglazing all the beautiful drippings on this cast iron skillet. We want a little color on it, so we won't mess with it too much. We have our steak that we just seared off. Let's go ahead and slice it up. As you can see, skirt steak has grains, and we want to cut across those. Slice, dice, and sacrifice. Let's head back over to the pan. Oh, getting beautiful color. Just cook this down a little more. All right, these onions and peppers are caramelized. They're breaking down really nicely. I just wanted to throw in too, the reason why I like to use cast iron is because it gives you that plancha way of cooking. High heat, great sear. We're gonna go ahead and put our strips back in, our steak. And then I have just a few tablespoons reserved of our marination. Bam! Our fajita mixture is almost there. Next, let's warm up some fajita tortillas. I got these ones from the store. They're just little 4-inch thick flour tortillas that work absolutely great for this recipe. Let's go ahead and warm some up. Like that. Okay, 375 degree oven behind me. Let's couple minutes. Let's warm them up. All right, meat's done. Tortillas only need a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and grab those. Yep, looking beautimous. Let's get these on the cutting board. Let's put together some art. Okay, first off, we're going to grab some steak, grab some onions, lay them out on your cutting board, and just throw together each one. You could be having a bad day and you have a fajita and it just turns things around. My mouth is watering. All right, let's get them on the plate. And so what I like to do is I'll fold up the fajitas if I'm doing them for a party or just for my significant other. I'll fold them up and then I'll put a skewer through them so they're just all kind of uniform and ready to eat and pull away. Boom. Boom. Put a little chipotle crema on them. And some fresh sprigs of cilantro. Pretty easy to do. Just one pan, a couple tortillas. That herby spice is so good with this. Everybody enjoy.